Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Gina Alfitria. Here I will discuss about problems that often occur around our environment. As for a few problems that often occur include 1. Pollution, 2. Global warming, 3. Growing population, and 4. Endangered species. Here, I will discuss about those 4 problems. First, pollution. The pollution is a substance or material that enter into the environment so that it causes the environment to not function as it should. Pollution is a change in environmental condition that harm many parties caused by the result of human activity overall or part through direct influence or indirect. There are many kinds of types. There are air pollution, land pollution, water pollution, and light pollution. Air pollution is caused by motorized vehicle can cause greenhouse and acid rain. The second problem is global warming. Global warming is a phenomenon of drastic climate change due to increased average temperature on the atmosphere, sea, and land air. The global warming is due to human activity such as electricity, life consumptive, use of indoor refrigeration, which can eventually have a bad impact on neighborhoods such as melting ice cap, rising sea level, and famine. Next, growing population. Growing population is a change in population at any time and can be counted as a change in the number of individuals in a population using per time of unit for measurement. The impact of population growth includes the high unemployment rate, crime, and worsen other social conditions. And the problem that went for is endangered species. The impact of endangered species is that the sprawling factor of forests is an important factor in the existence of Indonesian wildlife. Because the forests become the primary habitat for wildlife, there are several rare animals in Indonesia that are protected their existence. Among them are 1. Sumatran tiger, 2. Javanese rhino, 3. Javanese eagle, and 4. Bird of paradise. And then are some more other animals.
Hello, my name is Nisa Rahmiati. I will continue the explanation from my friend. So, I will talk about how can I help protect and preserve the environment. There are many ways we can do to preserve and protect the environment. We can even play with small things, and it's not difficult to do it. Among our efforts to help protect the environment is that we can grow vegetables and fruits using natural fertilizers and pesticides. If we don't use chemicals for fertilizers on plants, of course it's very good for our bodies, which is when we eat vegetables or fruits that we grow with natural ingredients, we don't have to worry about whether the fruits and vegetables can harm our bodies. Next up is good isolation. The next thing we can do is reduce the use of private vehicles. We can walking, cycling instead of car. We can also use public transportation if the destination is far enough. The use of public transportation can help reduce the amount of CO2 produced by private vehicles. Next, we can reduce packaging. For example, When we are outside the house, we can bring our own food or drink with a drink bottle that can be used repeatedly, not a plastic bottle. So, we don't need to buy bottled drinks. When shopping, we can also bring a bag that is big and strong to help reduce the amount of plastic waste. Low energy homes are also one of our efforts to help protect the environment. One of them is adding ventilation, which can minimize the use of air conditioning, especially during the day. Simply by placing or modifying ventilation points, the air circulation is maximized while increasing access to sunlight, which makes the house brighter without turning on the lights. You can also make solar panels for energy needs. Solar panels can be one of the most basic features that can be installed in an energy-efficient home. The use of solar panels on the roof of the house can protect residents from hot and cold temperatures, so the use of heating or air conditioning can be minimized. There is also save water. The greater impact of water abuse can be in the form of environmental damage and water scarcity. Next, we can collect rainwater for watering. We also do this to save water use. Another effort that can be used and is quite basic is that we can reduce waste. In addition to affecting the cleanliness of the environment, waste also affects health. There are many ways we can do to reduce plastic waste. One of them is not using crackled plastic bags to carry out the buying and selling process. We can bring bags made of cloth from home when we want to buy something. Next is the use of energy-saving bulbs. When we use energy-saving bulbs, of course, we will save electricity.
Okay, I'm Haura Fadila Zamri, who will explain the solution to environmental damage. Solution to the cause of environment damage include diverse using renewable resources, not non-renewable resources such as coal, gas, oil, minerals, and metals. Why is that? As the name implies, renewable energy can always be used by humans without having to worry that the amount will decrease quickly. Renewable energy can also be obtained for free, such as solar resources or water that flows continuously and does not require a large investment. Examples are biofuel, wind power, hydropower, and solar. Then, the second solution, recycling. Waste to be disposed of should be separate to handle it using the 4R principle: recycle, reuse, reduce, and repair. First, recycle. Recycling process, for example, for waste that can be decomposed into compost. This compost is combined with maintenance of earthworms so that good results can be obtained. Earthworms can fertilize the soil and compost is used for fertilizer. Garbage that can decompose quickly is organic waste. For example, vegetable, dry leaf, cardboard, paper, etc. The second, reuse. The reuse process is carried out for waste that cannot be decomposed and can be reused. For example, used syrup butters are used again to store syrup water. And the third, reduce. Reduce is to reduce materials or savings. For example, if you go to the market or supermarket, you should bring a bag from home. Don't ask for a plastic bag from a store or supermarket if it has to be thrown away. And finally, the fourth, repair. Repair means doing maintenance. For example, don't litter but throw the trash in its place. The third solution is green transportation. Green transportation is an environment-friendly transportation system developed to reduce the environmental impact caused by the use of fossil fuels. The implementation of green transportation is the presence of solar cell cars magnetic trains, water trains, and electric cars. The final solution is green energy. Green energy is energy that comes from living plants or biomass that are around us. This energy will never run out as long as there is land, water, and the sun still emit lights to the earth. As long as they want to plant, cultivate, and process them into useful products like fuel. In everyday life, we can find examples of the application of green energy, including wind generators, wave generators, hydroelectric power plants, and solar cells. Protecting the environment is the responsibility of all of us. We must preserve the environment because the environment is the home of all living things, both plants, animals, and humans. If environmental sustainability is not maintained, the environment will be polluted and having damage. If there is no environment, then humans, plants, and animals cannot survive. That is all from us. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake. Keep your environment clean for a healthy life. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.